Hi everyone. Today I am going to tell you about data query language. As discussed earlier, there are several types of SQL languages are there. Here, data definition language, data manipulation language. Here, data query language. Today I am going to tell you about data query language. What is this data query language? See, the commands of SQL that are used to retrieve the data from databases are collectively called as DQL. Is nothing but all the select statements comes under DQL. Why we use the select statement is used to retrieve the data from the database table. Select is used to fetch the data from database table. Here the syntax is like this: select column list from table list where conditions group by column list having conditions and order by column list. The same way how we were used in earlier sessions, select any select statement, it comes under DQL. And the next language is transaction control language. Here there are three commands are there. Commit, it is used to save the transactions in the database permanently, and rollback, it is used to undo the transactions. Whichever we do earlier, we can undo these transactions. And save point. Here this save point is to create the checkpoints in between transactions to commit or roll back the transactions. I'm going to tell you one example here. Here I am doing inserting the records to employees. Let me show you in SQL Developer. Here I am inserting records 1358. I am inserting this record. Okay. It is taking time. Okay. Yesterday we created table. Select start from EMP. Now I am going to insert the records. Insert into EMP new values. 1358. Employee name, MGR 1359 salary, commission null. I am entering all the values here, just date, department number 10. I am just entering these values, one row inserted. Here I am giving save point here. Save point nothing but here we already discussed here save points. What are the save points here? To create checkpoints in between the transactions. So I given save point here, and again I am inserting one more record. Insert into emp new values 1360 values manager ID and commission null and the joining date. Now department number 20. Here I'm creating one checkpoint here. When I roll back the transaction to A, see, roll back the transaction up to A. It is already, while executing this statement, it is rolled back to the previous checkpoint. See, let us see what happened in this table. Only one record is there. Before that, I am entering two records, but here it is showing only one record. Why? Because I am already using this checkpoint. It is roll back to that particular checkpoint. Here roll back A. It is roll back to A. Then it is the second record is will not allow to enter this into the database. This is how we are using these checkpoints here. And then last commit. If I commit the transaction, see here, commit complete. It is permanently stored in the database. And again I am executing this previous statement. Only one record. One record is there. I am entering the same record once again, and here I am executing this record. See, two records, same records are entering, and again I am executing this commit complete. If I select the same records here, it is showing two records like this. Okay, next DCL. DCL means data control language. Here there are two commands are there. Grant, it is used to provide system privilege to the end user, and here revoke, it is used to remove the privileges from end user. What is grant and what is revoke? Here DCL commands are used to enforce database security in a multiple user database environment. Suppose there are two types of DCL commands are there. Those are grant and revoke. Only database administrators or owners of the database object can provide or remove privileges on a database object. Here SQL grant command is used to provide access to the database objects to the users. The syntax for the grant command is like this: grant privilege name on object name to user or public or role name with grant option. Here privileges name is used to access right or privilege uh, granted to the user. Some of the access rights are all, execute and select. And object name is the name of an object, database object like table, view, stored procedure and sequence. Here username is the name of a user to whom an access right is being granted. Username is the name of a user to whom an access right is being granted. Here public is used to grant access rights to all users. And roles are a set of privileges grouped together. With grant option is used to allow a user to grant access rights to the other users. Like this way, DCL commands. For example, grant select on employee to user. There are so many users in the network. Admin, system admin or owner is giving privileges to one particular user. The syntax is like this: grant select on employee to user. This command grants select permission on employee table to user 1. And you should use this with grant option carefully, because for example, if you grant select privileges on employee table to user 1 using this with grant option, then user 1 can grant select privileges on employee table to another user such as user 2. Then if you revoke the select privileges on employee from user 1, still user 2 will have select privileges on employee table. So we must very careful while using these grant options. And here SQL revoke command, it is used to remove user access rights or privileges to the database objects. The syntax will be like this. The syntax for revoke command is revoke privilege name on object name from username. For example, here revoke select on employee from user. I am taking all the privileges from the user. The syntax is revoke select on employee from username. This command will revoke a select privileges to employee table from user 1. When you revoke select privileges on a table from a user, the user will not be able to select data from that table anymore. However, if the user has received select privileges on that table from more than one user, he can select from that table until everyone who granted the permission revokes it. You can't revoke privileges if they were not initially granted by you. Okay. The next topic is, after completing all the languages, the next topic is, here I am going to discuss with this set operators. Okay. These operators combine the result of two component queries in a single result. See here, union, it is used to combine two component queries in a single result. I am selecting A as a unit. Here I am going to show you select A from dual union. I am combining these two components in single select statement. Here I am using this as unit A and unit B. I am using this and from dual if you are missing quotations here. The result is because here those are not columns, so select A from dual union, select B from dual. The result is it is combining two components in a single select statement. If I give here one more set operator union all, again I am adding one more component to my query. From dual when I run this script, okay, here okay, here the result is A, B, C. It is combining all the components in single select statement. The next operator is intersect. These operators combine the result of two component queries in a single result, but whereas intersect is used to display all the distinct rows selected by both the queries. If I use this select A from dual, here I am adding a union select B from dual. When I add these two components with union, it is giving A, B. Here I am again adding two more components. Select A unit from dual and select C unit from dual. It is also giving A and C, but it is giving all the distinct rows. Which component is common in both of these statements? Here AB is already here and AC is already here. Which is common component? A. So that's why it is giving A component. If you want to show me, then I will show you. Here I am intersect. Or you can use any quotations here. Any select union here double quotation marks from dual. When I run this script, the result is what will it give? It give A and C. Why it is giving A and C? Union, here union, okay. Distinct components are here. Why it is giving A, B? It is giving A and B, and here when I use A and C, the result is okay. Here let me check once again. Hmm. I'll tell you this later. Okay, we'll come to this minus operator. This operator combine the result of two component queries in a single query. Minus, it is used to display all the distinct rows select by the first query but not the second. Here select A from dual union, as usual A B, it is giving union, and then A and C. Minus means it is removing second query components, all the distinct rows select by the first query but not the second query. A B is already there, and here A and C is second component. It is removing the second query result. So only what is common here? A. It is removing A. The remaining, what is the component is remaining? B. It is only giving first query. So it is given B component in our output. Okay. Next, I'm going to start another topic here. Here, I'm going to start single row functions. After completing this lesson, you should be able to do describe various types of functions available in SQL, and character, number, date functions in SQL select statement. Describe the use of conversion functions. Actually, what is this function? SQL function. SQL function is a subprogram which perform calculations on data, and it is also modify individual data items. It is taking arguments as an input, and it is performing some action, and it is going to give result as an output. And here it manipulates output for groups of data, and it formats the dates and numbers for displaying purpose, and here it converts column data type, and they sometimes take arguments, and always function has to return a value. function has to return a value. And there are two types of SQL functions are there: single row functions and multiple row functions. Here single row functions are used to operate on single rows only, not one result per row. Here different types of single row functions are there: character type, number, date, conversion, and general functions are there. And multiple row functions are it manipulates groups of rows to give one result per groups of row, and also it is also called as a group functions. Here character functions, what it means: character functions, it accepts input value as a character, and it can return both character and numeric values. And number functions are already there. Number functions, what it will do: it accepts the numeric input value and it return numeric values only. And here date functions, it is used to convert the date on different date data type only. And conversion functions, it converts value from one data type to another data type. There are so many functions which are available in SQL: NVL and NVL2, nullif, Kolsky, case, decode. All these are the general functions. I'll tell you briefly one by one. Here what are the single row functions will do: it manipulates the data items. It may modify the data types also, and it can be nested. Single row functions can be nested, and single row functions accept arguments which can be column, or it can be a expression, anything. Okay, it can be used in select, where, and order by clauses. Here the arguments can be user supplied constant and variable value. Column names also you can give as a argument, and expressions you can give arguments. And come to this character functions. Character functions are again divided into two groups: case manipulation functions and character manipulation functions. Here case manipulation functions are lower, upper, init cap. These are used to manipulate the case functions. And character manipulation functions are used to convert, concatenate substrings, length of a string. If you want to know the length, how many letters are there, then you can use this length as a function. And in string, lpad, rpad, trim, replace, all these are used to convert character manipulations. Here what a lower will do: the purpose of this lower function is converts alphabet character values to lower case. I'll show you with examples. Here select lower of only character functions. Here these are all character functions. What it will do? It gives only lower letters. See here, lower letters. The same way you can use upper, means you have to give here lower letters. Then it gives only upper alphabets. See here. And this function can use in tables also. Here upper of key name, from EMP. All the records are in uppercase. If you use this lower, it gives all the records in lower letters. In the same way, you can use init cap. Init cap means initial letter is in caps. So initial letter is in caps. The remaining is small letter. The same way, you can use the functions here. Concatenate. Here I am using concatenating of function. Select concat ename see ename king president. It is concatenating these two columns in a single result. Substring. Okay, substring. Here this substring extracts a string of determined length. I will tell you the examples also. See here. Character, as I am discussing character functions, these functions accept character values and return character values. Character returns the character. Here CHR, what is CHR? CHR returns a character having the binary equivalent to n. Here select CHR 67 means these are all ANSI values. 67 means ANSI standard, as per ANSI standard 67, it is converting number to char. Here the number is 67 is converted to char as a C value. C here 67 as a C and as per ANSI standards, and char 65 is giving A, and here char 84 is T. Combining all the character concatenating into single component. CHR let me take this one. See, the result is giving dog. I am given the column name dummy column, and it is giving as per ANSI standards, it is giving cat. It is converting numeric value into character functions, character values. So this is how you can use CHR. And the next is concatenate. Concat is returning character 1 concatenated with character 2. Here I am concatenating last name to concatenate. You can use two functions in a single query also. Here two concatenates are used to display as per my requirement. Here what I want to see here in the output has job categories SCRIP, okay, represented. Um, or otherwise you can just now I have discussed with you. I am concatenating two columns. Concat from dual. Dual is a dummy table, or you can call temporary table. Sometimes it is concatenate is used to only use it for character functions only. So before that I was not given this single quotes, so it is taking as numeric value, but it is not giving concatenating here. So I was give a single quotes, so it is taking as a character. This is used to concatenate two character strings. Here LPAD. LPAD, what it will do? LPAD returns expression left padded to the length n characters with a sequence of characters in expression 2. Here right pad is used to return expression right padded to the length n characters with a sequence of characters in expression 2. Here LPAD is a end of report. Okay. Here end of report, you can in some reports the users want to display these quotations end of report up to 15 characters with padding star in my output. So I'm giving okay only 2 stars. Why? Because it's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 characters are already there. So it is padding only 2 stars. If I change it 20 as 20 total length of the characters, so the result is adding these many stars to the left of this string. Suppose here in the same way you can use this rpad also. Rpad end of this report. I'm taking this string character strings. It is also I'm adding 20 characters here, the same star here. It is totally it is padding right side of the character strings. This is how LPAD and RPAD. You can also use both functions in a single query also. This is how. How we are using this here? Two functions in a single query. I'm padding with star and 35 characters. The length of the character strings are. Okay. I'm executing this query. See here the result is 35 characters are there. 1, 2, 3. You can count all these the length of this string is 35, and it is first L pad. It is doing left padded up to 23 characters here, up to all this, up to report here. The length of the string is 23, and after 23 is already there. Remaining 12 12 12 places, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, 12 characters are added right side of the given string. This is how LPAD and RPAD will work here. The next, LTrim. Next character functions are LTrim. Here it removes from the left end characters specified in the set. LTrim here. Okay, in the same way, suppose this is our query, and what I want to see, I want to trim all the left padded characters. Then select LTrim. Up to, I want to trim 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 characters. I want to remove 6 characters. Only, no need to give the number of characters here. Only what is the string is going to remove here. That's it. From dual. See, it is trimming the left padded strings. In the same way, you can write rtrim also. Select rtrim, end of report. The same as usual, I'm taking this string. I'm just removing star dot. These two characters I want to remove here. So you can use like this. It is giving the result as end of report, not all these star dot. Okay. You can use the ltrim and rtrim for columns also. Here the ltrim and rtrim we are using in single query, and here trim removes from both the end characters specified in the set. Okay, I will show you this trim. Select trim of end of report. Okay, quoted or not terminated not. Okay, trim missing right parenthesis. See, observe here trim. Okay, one more parenthesis I need to write here. Missing right parenthesis. Just understand the topic. Okay. Missing right parenthesis. Okay, I will tell you later. Okay, here the next topic is character functions. Here it is a substring. Substring returns a portion of character in the given string from starting position to the ending position. Here substring is used to what I want to do here. I want to cut this sixth letter. Six letters I want to remove from lighthouse, and the remaining 5 letters I am going to display like this. select substring of lighthouse. Sixth letters removing from starting position. It is taking from left to right only by default. It is giving only the next 5 letters only, 5 characters only. If I suppose to give minus value -4, it is considering from right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what will be the result here. Let's check here. See, house, and again it is considering from right to left. It is going from -1 position here E, -2 S, -3 U, -4 O, and this. If I give 4 here, no change at all. Okay. From there onwards, it is giving result. If you use this minus value, it is taking from right to left side, and if you use this plus value, it is taking left to right. Or you can give only 2. What will happen here? Let's check here. It is only giving 2 letters only, because it is -4 position is O here, and from O to 2 characters. What I want to see, only 2 characters. If I give 3, it is giving one more letter to the output, like this. Okay, like this the substring. And the next is, if as discussed earlier, lighthouse, the same minus value. And one more function is replace. Replace returns character with every occurrence of search string replaced with replacement string. Here I am replacing what is my string is Jock and Joey. What I want to change here, J is replaced with BL. Wherever the J in our query, it is replacing with BL. So the result is Jock and Joey. Instead of Jock and Joey, the result is black and blue. Let's check out here. Select, replace, Jock and Joey. Wherever the letter J is replaced with BL from dual. Invalid identifier means it is we forgot to give the single quotes here. That's why it is not giving a result here. See here, Jock and Joey. I am giving a Jock and Joey as my string, but what it is giving in the output, black and. Okay, it is not taking small letter. So if we give this only capital letter here. Yes, yeah, black and blue. Okay. Like this replace function will work here. The next is translate. Translate function is used to return strings with all occurrences of each character in from string is replaced by its corresponding character into toString. Here SQL star plus user guide is my string. What I want to do here, wherever the star and hash is there, it is translate to underscore. Select translate SQL star plus as my database. It is translating if there is a star or a icon is there, that is translated with underscore. See, I'm giving from dual. I'm going to execute this command. So it is replacing with underscore here. The same way you can use. Okay, init cap upper lower I already discussed. Character functions. These functions accept character values and return number values. Here I am taking employee table. I'm taking this statement and executing in this SQL developer. Here last name it is not there in our table, so ename as per our ename as per my table I am changing column names emp substring of last name substring of ename. I am changing this column name. Only first letter where it matches with 76. It only fetches that record. Which record it is going to? No record. Suppose if I give ASCII value 67, what it will give? It is giving 67 is matches with Clark. First letter. The C. It is considering C. Whose ASCII value is matches with 67 is only Clark. Like this way, you can use this ASCII values also, ASCII functions. The next is in string. This is also one of the most important topic here in string. Okay guys, I'm going to explain you in string and again character functions tomorrow. Okay, thank you for watching my video.